Entrepreneurs, we all have great ideas,
Yeah.
man, but it all boils down to how do we finance these businesses, man? How did you do it, man?
With especially in the country that we're in, there's so many entrepreneurs and so many companies that have got so much potential.
Yeah.
And I think that's a conversation we can have the entire day, or a debate that we can have with financing houses about these small businesses. It's a tough one. What I did with my business is I actually brokered before. So what I would do is I would create a client base. Right, and then I would also create a supplier base.
Okay.
So what I would do is I would get you who needs transport to go to Durban. And then what I would do is I would go and find a supplier, somebody who had the vehicle, because I didn't have the vehicles back then.
Yeah,
and then what I would do is I would just do a markup in between, and that little markup would be what I would use to actually, invest into building my own brand and starting to buy my own vehicles.
Wow.
That was the only solution I've had out. I mean, I've went to banks, I've approached finance houses, and still, it's not easy to get that finance, especially for the fact that you have not been generating money, and when you have got nothing to prove that this business of yours is actually worth investing into. So that's how I managed to build GoGo Shuttles till today.
Wow, I mean that's amazing. And you see, I think I had this conversation with someone else. It's like if you are passionate passionate about agriculture, for example, you don't have to like now look for land, get tractors. You can simply say, okay, like what Ken did, who's the supplier of this produce? Maybe you're passionate about beef, meat, or whatever it is. So you can actually start from that angle. You get the beef from the farmer and create the market.
Yep.
Then you know that even by the time you're going to have that, as you're saying, then invest the profits, into your own holding, buying your own equipment. And the other thing is that at least you also know by the time that you have got that infrastructure that, hey, I already know about how to get business. I already know how to create the market. So that's awesome.
Yeah, it's so true that, during the time when you are actually looking for the supplier and you're trying to build the network between the supplier and the client, there's that learning phase.
Yeah.
Now that learning phase, when you take that learning phase and you invest it into your own product, you become better. You understand? You actually become a good supplier to a client than what they have right now. You already know what works and what doesn't work.